guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys this all day glowy highlighted look. Today's video is going to be in collaboration with Bobbi Brown. Sephora sent me over a bunch of Bobbi Brown products that I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this glowy look. If you want to see how I got this look and more about these products, make sure you keep on watching. So I'm going to start off by using the Bobbi Brown Extra Illuminating Moisture Balm, and this goes on before you put on primer. It gives you a little healthy glow. It has like light reflecting pearls that just add a little warmth to your skin. Next, I'm going in with the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's a vitamin E moisturizing primer. So it's basically a moisturizer and a primer in one. So I went ahead and skipped my moisturizer today because I knew I was going to be using this. It feels really smooth. It literally glides on. It's oil free, which is good if you have oily skin and you're trying to stay away from any products that have oil in it. I don't have oily skin, but it's still hydrating enough. It's got shea butter and vitamin E and all that good stuff. And you knock out 2 steps in one. From dusty to glowy. I swear, every time I come on camera without any moisturizer on my face, I'm just like, why am I playing myself like this? Okay, so that is my face right now. I'm gonna let that sink in and do its magic while I do my brows really quickly. All right, so since I'm gonna be doing a very simple eye today, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my foundation. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation in the shade Cool Espresso. I'm just gonna pump that onto my hand. And I've used this foundation before. I've done a full on darker shade review on it. So if you have not seen that, make sure you go ahead and check that out. It blends out so pretty, and with the illuminating moisture balm underneath, it gives you a really nice glow. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 60, and I'm just mixing that concealer with the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. Okay, so that is pretty much my under eyes right now. I'm gonna go ahead and set that with the MAC Times Magic Star Powder. This powder actually really helps to brighten. And it smooths out the under eye like flawlessly. It looks so flawless underneath the eyes. It's insane. And then my brow bone area. I have a very prominent brow bone area, so it likes to get a little shiny. I'll show you guys what I do to kind of combat that. I just use a small brush with that same powder, and I just run it right onto my brow bone area. Because I don't normally set the rest of my face, especially with foundations that set themselves. I don't see the point of like putting powder on top and making myself look even more powdery or dry. So I just set the parts where I definitely want them to stay away from being shiny, and that shine goes away. And that's also what I do during the day. If they start to get a little oily during the day, I go ahead and just blot those little areas, and I stay matte right there, and it doesn't make my brow bone look as prominent as it actually normally looks. So that's pretty much it for base. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids and do a very simple eye look. All right, so I've got you guys zoomed in pretty close. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids. My eyelids get shiny throughout the day, and it's not a good look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and prime them. I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C18. This is a very matte concealer, so it stays matte throughout the day, and that really just helps to keep my eyeshadow in place and not to move. So I'm just priming that really quickly. To set this, I'm using the Beauty Bakery Flour Powder. This powder is very mattifying. I don't use it all over my face because I don't really need that much of a mattifying effect all over my face, especially if you have dry skin. Alright, so for eyeshadow, I'm just going to be using the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette. It's going to be a very simple eye look, like I said. So I'm just taking the shade Duchess, which is the shade right here, and I'm just using that as a transition. And I like this shade as a transition shade because it's very subtle. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Empress, and it's just this orangey color, and I'm just putting that here. I'm actually just gonna sweep that all over my lid, and it's just adding a little warmth to my eyes. Okay, so next I'm just gonna go into the shade Royal Highness, which is this shade right here, and I'm just gonna use my finger to apply this just right on my lid. And I'm just putting that right on the center of my lid. And I'm just blending that out. And that's me. I love a very simple eye look that I can do in like 3.5 seconds. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Balm Cosmetics eyeliner. It's a very matte eyeliner that's super, super pigmented and very black. So I really like using it, and it's super precise. It's got a felt tip, so it's really easy to control. And I think I'm going to do a wing liner today. Baby wing. Alright, so while my lashes are drying, I'm gonna show you guys these highlighters right here. These are from Bobbi Brown. I have them here in the shade Moon Glow, Bronze Glow, and Pink Glow. Those are what those shades look like. So pretty. I feel like you guys can probably already tell which one I'm gonna end up picking. Here is Pink Glow, which is more of that silvery, icier highlight that I like. So I'm pretty sure you guys already know that this is the one I'm going with. They actually have 5 shades: Bronze Glow, Moon Glow, Pink Glow, and then Afternoon Glow, and Sunrise Glow. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one, which is the Pink Glow. And the formula on this is very, very subtle highlight, but it's definitely buildable. You can definitely build it up if you do like that more blinding highlight. I don't normally like to go for that. Even that right there might be a little too much for my brow bone, but I don't normally like to go for that. But if you do want to, you can build it up, or you can go ahead and add like an oil or use it wet with a setting spray and wet your brush and then dip it in, and it'll give you a really blinding highlight. I'll show you guys what it looks like if you really, really want to build this up. Go ahead, spray my brush with a little setting spray, and then I'll dip it into this highlight. This one's gonna be real bright because I put a lot of setting spray. Woo! Pigmented. So these can be definitely built up. That is glowing in that inner corner. For highlighter all over my face, I'm using the same highlighter, but instead I'm using this sheer powder brush from Bobbi Brown as well, and I'm using that to highlight on my face. And this is such a pretty highlight. Like I said, it definitely goes on very subtle, but it is very buildable. You can build it up. You can control how much glow you want. And just to go for a monochrome look, I'm using this orange lipstick from Nyma Cosmetics. It's called Bang Bang. Now we're gonna go ahead and hit the body. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Bobbi Brown for collaborating with me on this video. And thank you to you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Lots of love, and I'll see you guys next time.